Hey guys, what's up? Andrew Mitchell here. So, I am working on two new books right now. One is titled I Am. The other one is titled Turning Pro. Just my adventures in bodybuilding and how I eventually became an IFBB professional bodybuilder. That being said, right now we're going to be focusing on this book. All right. Unstoppable, written by yours truly. I wrote this book, I published this book, and then it's kind of like, it was like, I don't know if you ever in life, you achieve something great, and then you just like, kind of take a break. Because like all the passion and time and money and energy you committed to that task, and finally you achieved it, and it's like, okay, boom, now I just need to take a break and rest. And that's just what I did. I think we can all relate to it. I kind of took a break from it instead of pushing it, marketing like it needs to be done. So here we are, because everything I write on purpose with a purpose. And just like my brand, I Am, boom, all right, it's to empower people. It's just to educate people, to uplift and encourage, inspire, and just remind people who they are and the passion, the power that we all have within ourselves, and just to help people rediscover that and to remind them who they are and who they are in their core, that seed that was planted in them that maybe they gave up on themselves. Okay, so that being said, I came up, like unstoppable. Why unstoppable? Because at that point in my life, I was living in Las Vegas when I started this book. And I was going for my IFBB Pro card. I hadn't won it yet. Another one of my goals is to win an Oscar. So this was actually a working cover of my book, the same book, Unstoppable. But due to copyright laws and stuff, I had to pull that. But my vision of being unstoppable means to me is one, never stopping, just unstoppable. You keep going, whatever your goals are, whatever your drive is in life, to believe in yourself and to be relentless and pursue that with this reckless abandon and achieve them all, and then just keep moving forward. And one was, for me, I set a goal at age 14 to become an IFBB professional bodybuilder. And I didn't achieve that goal until I was 41 years old. Or actually 40, sorry. And and like I said, the same goal with an Oscar. And I have so many goals. If you're not living, you're dying. If you're not growing, you're decaying. You never stand still in life. All right, you're either getting better or worse. With that being said, I wrote this book because I wanted to, one, just reflect my own inner maybe struggle and challenges, but mindset of becoming unstoppable, but also to sharing it with the world to help you guys become unstoppable. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be reading this book. All right, I know some people don't like to read, and I'm going to do an audiobook as well, but you know what, it's the year's 2022. We can just pop this on YouTube. If you don't like the way I look, go ahead, put it in your pocket, turn the phone over, and just listen to the words and let them inspire you. Let them awaken you to what your purpose and passion is. Okay, so this video is just going to be reading the introduction. At the end of each video, I'm just going to share maybe my own thoughts, maybe a story from my own life, and just relate it to that chapter, and just hopefully this helps awaken you to that fire within you so that you can begin living an unstoppable life as well and achieving your goals. All right, enjoy. Unstoppable. Fate's journey of overcoming the impossible. Introduction. Unstoppable. It's that feeling you have when you're on top of the world. Time seems to just stand still. And to me, there's no better way to describe it than you're just in the flow. It's like being in a river and you're just swimming in its current. And life's magnetic, powerful frequencies are swiftly guiding you down the fateful stream of your destiny. It's your time to shine. Regardless what happens, there's a calm, quiet voice whispering to your spirit, you are going to win. It's written in the stars and encoded in your DNA. You may experience what many people call deja vu because you've seen this before. And as time stands still and everything moves in slow motion, you find yourself humbled, honored, standing or kneeling alone on top of the world. To paint a clearer picture for you, I'll share this reoccurring dream I've had for years. I'm sitting securely fastened in my 1967 candy apple red Shelby Mustang convertible on an old familiar country road. The 500 plus horsepower engine rumbling beautifully beneath the hood. An echoing crash of thunder shakes the earth. Then an enormous flash of lightning strikes a nearby oak tree. Then it happens. Out of thin air, 10 blinking red traffic lights appear, spaced evenly apart about every 40 yards. All of my senses become heightened and enlightened, and I see everything before me in slow motion. I see every blade of bright green grass dancing in the cool spring air. 6-foot-tall corn stalks stretch down this endlessly long, straight country road. The sky is a perfect light blue, and there are beautiful white puffy clouds taking the shapes of animals and other mysterious objects in the sky. This Shelby, it represents me, a lion in the jungle, roaring, warning the world to watch out. My left foot rests on the clutch as my right foot presses the gas pedal, revving this beautiful muscle car. My left hand tightly grips the steering wheel. My right hand lightly shakes the gear shift. Then, bam! Green light. All 10 blinking red lights flash green. And just like that bolt of lightning and crash of thunder, I fearlessly explode down that old deserted country road like my life depends on it. 40 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour, 80, 110, 120, bam! Another crash of thunder and another illuminating bolt of lightning strikes. I'm now backstage at an NPC IFBB Pro Qualifying Bodybuilding Championships event. I just finished pumping up. One of the expediters dabbed a little posing oil on my chest and then steps back and gives me a thumbs up. I begin meditating, focusing on my breathing and flexing my muscles effortlessly as every vein rushes to the surface. They welcome the top 5 placing bodybuilders to the stage. The MC announces the man in 5th place, and they award him his trophy, and continue down the line. 4th place, 3rd place, and now the last 2. In 2nd place is, the moment I hear someone else's name, I fall to my knees in gratitude. Gratitude and excitement overwhelm me because I am the new IFBB professional bodybuilder. A dream I had at the age of 14 is now a reality. I pull my family on stage and accept the 1st place trophy. Cameras are flashing. I can't stop crying. And then bam, thunder crashes and lightning strikes. I flash forward to a limo door opening. I step out onto the red carpet and I begin smiling and waving as I confidently and graciously stroll through the sea of faces. I'm wearing a tuxedo. Cameras are flashing everywhere. Cameras flashing and flashing, and then bam, thunder and lightning again. I'm sitting in the Dolby Digital Theater, eagerly waiting for Tom Hanks and Angelina Jolie to announce this year's Academy Award for the Best Picture. And the nominees are, one by one, they announce the year's best films. Mr. Hanks opens the envelope, peers inside, and hands it over to Miss Jolie. And the winner is The Coffee House, written by AndrewMitchell. Thunder and lightning. I'm on stage hugging these legends, accepting my first Oscar. I'm crying, but doing my best to compose myself enough to deliver my speech. I thank God, my mom, the rest of my family, and many others. somehow making it through this euphoric experience. I kiss the Oscar and hold it over my head. And then, bam, thunder and lightning. Now I'm in Africa. Smiling, laughing, dancing, singing with little orphan boys and girls. We're carefree, just dancing and singing and playing instruments around a little campfire. This feeling is priceless. Then they all crowd around the fire as I show them how to make s'mores. With chocolate all over their little faces, they lay down on their sleeping bags, circled around the fire, and listen to me read them a bedtime story about a little orphan boy who grew up and became unstoppable. And then, once more, boom, bam, thunder and lightning. I wake up in bed. Was a dream, or was it? Inspired to make this all happen. And that's how this all started. So again, I wrote this book. I was going through some trying times in life in Las Vegas. And I have been going for my IFBB Pro card multiple times, but I still believed it. Even though I hadn't won it yet, I still believed I was going to achieve it. Like I said, the first screenplay I wrote is titled The Coffee House, based on true stories, true events in the story. This is what was the first screenplay I ever wrote. I turned it into a book. And I said, winning the Oscar for that book, being unstoppable, initially what it meant for me is like turning pro, winning, like producing my first film, winning an Oscar. To me, that's what unstoppable means. It means something different for everybody. You know, I know it's not everybody's dream to be a professional bodybuilder or to even make a movie, or even if you make a movie to win an Oscar for it. But to be unstoppable, that's what it means to me. It's being the best of the best and achieving your goals and your life's desires. And I've later learned in life that being unstoppable means so many other things. All right, it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, more commas in your bank account, but it means peace of mind and just loving yourself and understanding what your purpose is and fulfilling that purpose, moving forward with that purpose every day. So that being said, I look forward to sharing this book with you and reading each chapter and sharing some of my personal thoughts, maybe elaborate on some other stories related to that chapter as well at the end of each video. So thanks for tuning in. I look forward to sharing this with you. Be blessed, guys. Stay tuned to the next video.